Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. No good from LeBron.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Well, a question you have to wonder as we watch LeBron play in his prime, should we be more in awe, Clark, of him from a historical standpoint? He has a chance, as many people think, to be the best of all time when he hangs them up.
He's right in that discussion. He's arguably already in the top 10. Actually, in my opinion, he is in the top 10. Clearly, right now, if he stopped playing, he'd be in the top 10 with a chance to be on some people's top 5 list. He's a once-in-a-generation kind of player, but so too were others. Oscar, Wilt,
well said,
Elgin, and guys of that ilk. But I think it will be a long time before we see anybody quite like him in size, strength, speed, and skill.
Well put. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Bryant drives in, out to Nash. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
Nash outside. From deep. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Nice D from Verjao.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Lakers. Nick Young on the wing. Fires for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
Still can't quite get anything to fall after 5 tries.
James misses.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And Kobe, here we go. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
Now here's James. Another miss by LeBron.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
In low to Hill. Oh, he just jams it right over.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, and there are a lot of big names on that list.
Yes, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against his selection of Kobe Bryant.
Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Irving kicks to James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And Hoosier puts it down. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess. Huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
And he knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees it. Well, Kevin Durant last season's MVP, but LeBron James has won 4 in the last 6 seasons. He's one of only 5 players to ever win that many, and you can bet he'd love to win a few more.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one goes. And you remember LeBron James came within one vote of being the league's first ever unanimous MVP back in 2013.
Yeah, he got 120 out of 121 votes. And you know the question was, who did not vote for him? That's a conversation for another time. One sports writer did choose Carmelo Anthony. He said he didn't expect to be the only one. Now, he lives in the...
Well, writer,
that's exactly right.
Here's James following the basket by Kobe Bryant. It's LeBron with the drive, and that one's good. LeBron's got 11 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Hill brings it home with one hand.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. LeBron kicks to Miller. James against Kobe. Kicks it out to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson with the bucket.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Nash outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cleveland ahead, up by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Big boost from their bench there, guys, in that first quarter. They did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Robert Sacre is out there with Randall. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's James. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love check in for Miller. Waiters comes in for James. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Kobe Bryant with a 2-year extension worth almost $50 million, Steve, highest paid in the NBA.
You know, a lot of people, Kevin, thought he should have taken a pay cut. I don't agree with that. I mean, he's earned every penny he's made and then some. The big thing now is, can you build around him, particularly at the stage in his career where his best years are behind him. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for the Lakers.
Here's Irving. Steve Nash making his last shot. Outside Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep our eyes on.
Some changes for the Lakers. Clarkson comes in for Kobe. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Nash. Anderson Varejao checked in for Cleveland. And the shot is good.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Lakers trail by 6. In the pass to Randall. The basket good off the assist from Lin.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Waiters with the ball. And it's Lin picking him up. Clarkson kicks to Johnson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Good.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Back to Lin. Sacre dishes to Lin. Here's Johnson. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Irving attacking, and he gets it to go. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Things are starting to warm up from the field for them this quarter as they add to their lead.
Yeah, it seems like everybody, Steve, has the hot hand right now.
A lot of strange things happened last season, but one of them was having a playoff bracket with no Laker presence.
Well, don't expect that to happen very, very often. I mean, it's rare when that is the case. It's been a while since they were completely left out of the playoff picture, and that's not going to be the norm going forward.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, LeBron James joining a younger team with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He said, "We're not ready right now. It will be a long process. My goal is still to win as many titles as possible, but what's most important for me is bringing one trophy back to Northeast Ohio. Our city hasn't had that feeling in a long, long time." Kevin, what a worthy goal.
Cleveland's last pro championship back in 1964, Doris. Thanks.
For the Lakers, it was the first time since the 04-05 season that they didn't play postseason basketball.
Back to Waiters. Three-pointer. Randall grabs the board. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Johnson. Another shot. He lays it in. Johnson's got 6.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Irving drives in. Takes it off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
And so here's Cleveland. Got a piece of it. Nobody near Irving. Offline with his 3. And the first half ends in a close one. Cavaliers lead by 1. And time now to go.
Hi, Kevin. A solid and competitive first half of...
The start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Kevin Love. Kyrie Irving is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Verjao in at the 5.
Well, few would have predicted back when Kevin Love was drafted 5th out of UCLA in 2008 that he'd become the superstar player we see today. He's transformed his body and expanded his game year after year.
And talk about the physical transformation for Kevin Love. Leaner, quicker, and stronger.
Yeah, credit yoga and Pilates. He's trying to be the very best he can be, and he's putting in the work to do that, so it actually helped him more at the defensive end.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Let's go to our sideline report. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, the Cavs David Blatt, the first ever NBA NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure.
Back to Irving. It's stolen by Randall. Now the Lakers on the break. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Bryant can't get that one to fall. Cavaliers trailing. Irving drives in. James wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Passes to LeBron. Trains the three-pointer. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed. Poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson, he's checked in for Bergeron. Marion comes in for Dion Waiters. Mike Miller's checked in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook to steal teams. Now he'll write them down on his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish. You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to... stretch this lead out.
And that's out of bounds for Lakers. Will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Another shot. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Henry kicks to Randall. Marion with the steal.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Johnson against James. Oh, there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
That's good. And that's now 6 points here for Lynn. Here's Dellavedova. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gets it off. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
Randall and Hill are the 4 and 5. Young is out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing to save. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Verajau's checked in. Here's Irving. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
Lin kicks to Hill. Stolen by Verajau. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update now on Kobe Bryant. What's the status, Doris?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the Lakers provided some information. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
All right, Doris. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
Yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed and hope he's back out on the court soon.
Rehabbing is a tough process, Steve, and with any luck for him, it'll be a short one.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Cleveland.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
LeBron, he's checked in for Sean Marion. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And both free throws, good for James. Lakers trail by 8. Johnson outside. Then the pass to Young. For the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. The lead pushed to double digits. And now that's 35 points for LeBron.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
They double-team Love. Young with the steal. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by James. Lin kicks to Johnson. The three-pointer, no good. Cleveland leading by 8. It's LeBron with the drive. And that one's good. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside. And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Johnson kicks to Hill and stolen by Love. LeBron dishes to Waiters. Verajau passes to James. And a wide open look for Irving. They get it back. Here's Love. Johnson with some nice D. Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Verajau's shot is good.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted the win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nash is checked in, and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Varejao. Marion comes in for Waiters. Miller's checked in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The first free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Young. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's LeBron. Off target with that shot. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now down to Doris Burke, who is courtside, standing.
Thank you, Kevin.